So, what's up, beautiful people? It's me, Caroline, with a new episode. And today we're going to talk about. I usually talk personality, empath, but I really felt like doing. So, okay, let me start. Originally, I'm from Kenya, so I wanted to do a video of the challenges and ups and downs of being in a whole new country, a whole new continent. So I'm gonna give you five challenges. Some are not challenges, some are like good things, but they're all together five of them. And yeah, let's dive into it. So let's start with yeah, I'm gonna start with a not so good one. So you're coming from a whole continent to yet another continent, which is very different from what you're used to in culture wise, and people too, um, how we're raised, and you meet somebody else, how they're raised is probably different, and you guys, as you associate together, you're gonna realize how different you think or you come off or they come off to you. There's that whole difference. So one thing, when you, and I've seen this with many people, because I talk to friends too. I guess the change of environment, when we come from, I come from Kenya, and when I came here, the first few years, I would say very depleting and depressing. you you find yourself being very depressed in some way. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the change, or whatever, but no one prepares you for how you're gonna go through the journey. So it's very depressing, maybe from missing family, or because you're used to a kind of way of living. You're used to a different kind of living, and when you come here, you have to do some little adjustment, to kind of like not fit in, but just a little adjustment so you can sort of fit in, but not really like not the fitting that you have to change your whole personality or change your whole being so you can fit. No, no, no. You have to fit in some way or the other, because even the laws, you have to fit into the U.S. law. There's no compromise about that. So you'll find yourself, trying to adjust in some way so you can, coexist with your fellow friends or other people, and so yeah, depression comes. Huh, I hate to say this, it comes very natural. You just find yourself out. You don't understand why. It's something you've never felt, or you felt but you didn't know what it was. So here you're very aware that you're kind of not yourself, and a lot of things go through your mind, a lot of stuff. You get so much self-aware of your mental health, which is a good thing. It's not bad to be self-aware, because when I got here, really, that's when I started like digging deeper into who I am, what makes me me and stuff like that. I became so aware, um which is a good thing. And that I was aware because of how I was feeling when I got here, the depressive part, and I didn't understand what that was, and I tried to find out. I'm big on research, so I kind of dived in into understanding myself deeper. Even I dived in into finding my personality, and understanding who I am, and knowing my personality type, and doing research of how you can cope with your with your own kind. We're all different. and we deal with depression or mental health very differently. So when you get that self-aware and you know who you are, then it's gonna be easier. You can read and research the coping skills on how you can go about, getting yourself out of that hole of depression. So that's one. And then the second one kind of goes with the first one, because the second one is like there is no social life, and I feel like that's where depression comes in. Because here we're just running. You just going to work, back home, and if you have kids, it's work, home, and kids. So it's basically just a very one-way routine, which I guess can get, you know, kind of monotonous from what we used to. Back home, it was like you're doing everything. You're at work, you're socializing. Okay, people can do that here too, but it's. I feel like it's different. It's different, especially the first years. I've been here for 2 years, so I'm still having my own demons to fight, and it's a whole journey. So yeah, the lack of social life leads to, you kind of feeling depressed, and even, as I say, we all raise different. So you find yourself not, even when you meet people here, it takes a minute for you guys to like kind of coexist. You will have friends, you will have what, but there's that difference. You just miss, you just want to feel home because you're used to certain things, or a way of doing things. So yeah. So the third one, I guess I kind of said on the first one, the self-aware. That was my third one, but I feel like I've already talked about it when I was talking about depression. So you become so self-aware. I've talked to people. Even here, like here in Seattle, there's like a lot of Kenyans. So you guys meet and you talk about your life. You can understand. People have become very self-aware, and they're walking through this life. For some reason, there's just an environment that we can't. I don't know what happens. Something shifts. Oh, okay. Something shifts, and you find yourself, being self-aware. So another thing, food. I guess here, Washington, Seattle, we are very lucky because we have African unions, like African shops. You can go, get food from Kenya. You can eat literally anything. There's chapati, madondo, rice and beans, githeri. There's all that food. But since we are so busy here and running, and it's sometimes you don't even get time to cook. So you end up doing getting like fast foods, and whatnot. So we miss home. We miss home. We miss food from home. I keep telling myself, once I go home, I feel like I'm gonna add 50 pounds because I will eat. But as I say, we're so like here, we have access to all kind of Kenyan food. Other than, I've been trying to find what is it called? It's called Bambucha soda. I was actually drinking a Fanta orange here, but I missed the black carrot one. It's really good. Makes me feel like home. So another good thing, I guess I'm gonna finish up with the good stuff, is money. Yeah, I guess that's why people like coming up here. Green pasture, it's good money here. They pay so good, the money is good, so that's good. But another thing is money is good, you get paid well. Let's say if you get paid like 22 bucks an hour, right? 22 bucks an hour. That's like 2000 um 2000 and something Kenyan shillings an hour. So that's good. And that's like minimum wage. If you go to school, get your degree, go to nursing school, you can get paid, you can even get paid 50 an hour. That's like 5,000 and something an hour Kenyan shilling money. So do the math. That's good. That's good. And you can do as many hours as you like. Sometimes we even do 16 hours here. Um, you're supposed to do like 40 hours a week, that's like 8 hours in a day. But you can choose, or you can even have more than one job. You can have two jobs, you can have three, or you can have one and do more hours. It's up to you, and you get paid overtime, which is good. And you get overtime paid, you get paid time and a half, but like if you get paid 22 bucks an hour and you do your overtime, that's like 40 hours and over a week, you start getting paid somewhere between $33 an hour. That's for overtime. So it's good, it's not bad, it's not bad. And I guess that's why a lot of people are looking forward to, like, come up here. So yeah, you guys, that was it for today. It was nice talking to you. Okay, bye.